Alright, hey guys, I'm Maniac.
And I'm Pineapple. And today we are bringing you a top 5 things that could be crafted and or found inside the Clan Dojo.
Alright, and number 5 is the Dojo coloring of the Dojo. And you go into the Tenno Lab and you go to the right, and it is on the wall. And you go to activate, and it shows you all of the Dojo coloring. And you can paint it wisp gray, citrus, orange, moa green, boiler red, and just for example, I will say boiler red, and it shows you how many pigments you need, and then it shows you what you need to kill to, get that pigment. And for it is the infested boss that comes along every now and then, and you need to kill him probably, I don't know how many times, but at least 30. But yeah, and then you go and contribute the pigment, and you'll be able to paint the dojo that color. I'll pass it over to you, Pineapple, for 4.
Fantastic. And number 4 is the weapons. To start off with, in the Tenno Lab, you have the melee weapons, short range and long range weapons. And it's not necessarily exactly a weapon, but it is a companion, and it is the Kavat and the Neutrino upgrade segments. The Kavat will enable you to hatch a Kubro egg instead of into a dog, into a Kavat, which is a cat. And then the Neutrino incubator reduces the egg's incubation time, reduces the price of stabilizers, and just lasts twice as long. So it's very helpful. Next, we have the Bio Lab, which you can make all the infected weapons from here, and it'll range from melee, short range to long range weapons as well. And then if we go upstairs to our other labs, the Energy Lab has all the energy-based weapons.
Wait, hang on. I gotta get there. No. What?
Oh no.
No, come back. There we go. Whoa. Alright, get off the elevator.
There's some technical difficulties with our elevator system.
Alright, so the Chem Lab?
Energy Lab.
Energy Lab.
Yep. Here you can make the energy-based weapons, which are really cool looking in my opinion, and once again, they do range from melee, short range to long range. Next would be the Chem Lab. Clearly remember where that's at.
I think it's
this one.
This one, yeah.
This very interesting looking lab, yeah. So in this lab, you can make all the chemical-based weapons. And there's not really a long range of weapons to make here, but there's enough to definitely keep you interested for mostly melee and a few long-range weapons.
There's some archwing weapons you can craft here too.
Yeah, there are. And last but not least would be the Bio Lab. Or I'm sorry, not the Bio Lab, the Orkin Lab. Now, you can't really make a whole lot in the Orkin Lab unless you're have an alliance with another clan, and I believe at war. But you can make the Solar Rail, the Dragon Key, Bleeding, Decaying Key, the Extinguished Key, or the Hobbled Key. But you can also make the Regiment Specters, which I think the Regiment Specters look pretty cool. But they only help with the Solar Rail, and you can only create the Solar Rail when you have an alliance with another clan. So on that note, I'll go ahead and pass it over to Maniac for number 3.
And the cosmic specters you can only craft when you're like for the solar rail. So that's kind of neat. Elevator? No? Yes? Alright, number 3 will be the Warframes that you can craft, and you can only find them in the Tenno lab. And you can also find the Archwings in the Tenno lab. So you can find the Banshee, the Volt, the Wukong, Amesha, the Zephyr, and also the Archwing research and like systems and everything. So that's you can find some Archwing weapons too. So yeah, you can find them there, and then it takes so many credits to start and so many components and materials to start the research for everything. But once you do, it says replicate, and you can claim. The replicate means claim basically any blueprint in the dojo for anything that you research. And I'll pass it over to Pineapple for number 2.
Alright. Then number 2 is being able to craft sentinels inside the dojo. Now, the only downside is there's 2 sentinels that you can craft. The rest of them have to either be acquired by buying the blueprints in-game at the marketplace, or there's one character you can actually buy a specific sentinel from, or you can get prime sentinels by getting the blueprints through relics or buying prime packages. But one of the first 2 of the sentinels that you can create after researching in the clan dojo is the Dijin Sentinel and the Biolab. Now, it's a very interesting looking sentinel, to say the least, but it does require a good amount of credits, taking samples, circuits, nanospores especially, and some polymer. And it takes about 72 hours to research. The other and only other sentinel is the Helios, which can be researched and crafted through the energy lab. And that one, if I'm not mistaken, also takes a good amount of credits.
Not really. It takes a good amount of oxium.
Is that what it takes?
Mm-hmm.
Yes it does. So it's not too bad with credits, but it does take some field-drawn samples, oxium, ferrite, and nanospores. And this as well takes 72 hours to research. But once you have it, you can use it at any mastery rank. And on that note, I'll pass it back to Maniac for numero uno.
Alright, and I'm going to talk about the restores and the stims. And to find 2 restores, it's in the energy lab. This is the energy lab. The shield restore squad and the energy restore for the squad. And you can get it 10 times, but I just got the 1 times just because it's like a reusable blueprint and it doesn't take that much to craft it. So that's where you can find the 2 restores, and the ammo restore is in the chem lab.
Is it? Because the chem lab's over here.
Yeah, so the
ammo. Yep.
Ammo. So the ammo restore is in the chem lab, and as I just said before, to get the 10 times, it costs 250 to start and 250 to replicate and or claim. And then the health restore is in the biolab down on the first floor. And, you know, like, it obviously just a 1 times and a 10 times. And it costs the same amount as the other, but takes different materials and stuff. And then there are the stims that are only in the tenant lab. And there is the adrenal stem, the clotra stem, the refract stem, and the calcifin. The calcifin stem hardens your skin, but it slows down your movement speed. The adrenal stem speeds you up, but it lowers your ability to take damage, so you'll take more damage whenever you have it on. And the refract stem, it covers a target in the mission and allows you to move more freely undetected. The clotra stem revives an ally and revives a possible downed ally, like within range. So you only use 1 and hopefully revive 2 allies. So that's probably my favorite besides the adrenal stem. But yeah, these are the things that you can find in the dojo, and I'm going to wrap up the video on this note. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and would stay tuned for our other videos, and or click the 2 links above us, or check our channel. That'd be much appreciated. And we're also live streaming every other Sunday, so I hope you guys come and join us. I'm Maniac.
And I'm Pineapple. And together we are the Tazmanian Knights. Please like, comment, and subscribe. You can also take a look at our Patreon channel and become a Patreon through the link in the description, or in the description down below is also a link to our Facebook page where you can take a look at all of our uncut videos.
Catch you next time.